Let's start off with this podcast already.
Start it off.
All right. This is a very, very special, very wonderful episode where we saw a very
Wonderful
wonderful
episode, yeah.
movie, Wonder Woman, which we will talk about. We saw it a couple days ago.
Thursday night.
Thursday night. It's Sunday right now. So
Warren.
Theater.
Yeah.
We've had time to mull it over, think about it, sleep on it, eat on it.
Here, pick up on what the internet says, which seems like everyone kind of agrees on everything on this one. Much like Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. Pretty synonymous.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. It's pretty unanimous.
Yeah.
Unanimous. I said synonymous.
I think
that's
that
right.
works too.
I think that's right.
Unanimous
Many words,
is the
different
word
words for
that
the
I was
same
looking
thing.
for. God.
Well, I went with it too.
It sounded right.
All right, yeah, we got the OG crew. We all saw it.
Yep.
We got John, Donnie, and Druzy.
Yeah.
We did see it with the friends of the Dim Boys family.
Yeah, the extension.
The family
Extension team.
The
Emily and
podcast
John,
extension.
But they couldn't join us for this cast.
They had to get back to that LA.
Yeah, get back to
that LA life.
to Hollywood.
Exactly.
But you still got us, number one podcast in the Midwest.
We'll always be here for you. You'll always be here for us.
All right.
Right here all day.
Now let's get started with some news.
Whoa! Mm-hmm.
And first thing on the list of news is Judge Dredd, Mega City 1.
Mega
TV
City
show.
1.
Carl Urban, if you do remember, he was Judge Dredd
Yes.
in the movie Dredd.
Incredible.
One of my favorite movies.
Incredible.
Yeah,
ever.
it was a great movie.
He tweeted about it, but I don't think he's officially in it.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he was going to be in it. I bet you they go with someone new, but I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm just
I want to see it.
It's going to be like Law and Order with, like, mixed with Fifth Element. That's, I think, I like that they named it. It's focusing on Mega City 1 because that's the true, center point of everything.
Yeah, and I want to see somebody build up on that world.
Yeah.
And kind of last two movies, they really kind of hint at it, but it's mostly about Dredd. It revolves
And honestly,
around
I'm
Dredd.
most interested in that world, like the blocks and the the buildings that are called blocks. They can house hundreds of thousands of people, like where that dude got crushed by that hazard door.
Yeah.
Just the inside of it looked like the lower level to a mall, as it would. It had like a lobby with merchants and shit, and then you can go into the upper levels where there's people actually live.
Yeah, just hundreds of people stacked up on top of each other.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it sort of relates to the issues we're having now a little bit, like damage in the environment, overpopulation,
Low unemployment.
What's the
High unemployment.
High
unemployment. Sorry, yeah. Sorry about that.
Good catch.
Thank you, Donnie.
And another, the standard
of living.
Yeah, standard of living. They have an income.
Yeah.
Everybody's income.
Yeah, they're given a certain amount of credits or whatever to live on.
Yeah, and I'm fascinated by that. I've been reading the comics. John was nice enough to lend me the
They're so
omnibus.
I gotta read those things.
It's crazy. They're like 3 pages long. Like where they start out.
Yeah, they're very short.
Like serial.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because they were in it was a magazine, Earth AD, the magazine.
2000 AD.
Yeah, 2000 AD.
Yeah.
It was like a British comic magazine.
Oh yeah, they
And
made
they're just
ABC Robots and Trooper.
Starship Troopers?
No, he's blue and I can't remember it. It's gone. Never mind.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I hope they kind of get a little bit more from the lore. We gotta do a future episode on Judge Dredd.
Yes, please.
I gotta finish this book.
Judge Dredd is one of my favorite characters of all time.
He's great.
He's like right on the same level with RoboCop because they're the same thing. He was an integral part in my upbringing. The '97 movie, with Stallone and Armand Assante, shaped my shit. So
Yeah, and yeah, I'm anxious to see what
it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great.
So is the comic not exactly based right around Judge Dredd?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly about Judge Dredd.
Gotcha.
All right, moving on to I mean, I kind of threw something in here about New Mutants. I heard they're gonna make it more of a horror movie.
Yeah, which I don't get. I don't understand why you'd go that way with that.
I think next year they're gonna have New Mutants movie, Cable and Deadpool, and I think a third X-Men movie, but I forgot.
X-Force?
Yeah, I think X-Force.
Are you serious? X-Force?
That makes sense.
I don't know when
That makes
X-Force
sense.
That'd be cool.
Cable, I think like you could totally go.
So Fox is hanging on to it.
Dude, yeah. It seems like it, I thought. Well, it definitely, like, Deadpool was kind of a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
A gift in the way that it was a great movie, but it also bolstered
It did.
Sony.
It did. It gave
Whoever
them
owns their license, like
one more leg to stand on.
yeah,
Yeah,
before
they're-
they were drowning, but now, like thanks to fucking Ryan Reynolds
They threw
and
him
his
a
awesome
flotation
success.
device. He should have pitched it to Marvel instead.
But yeah, I mean, like
They wouldn't have gone for the rated R though.
They wouldn't have. No one would have. Now, all of a sudden, I think they would.
Yeah.
Like, Deadpool kind of, I don't know, that was a interesting, I think it was a misstep by Marvel, in a way. They had to have known about it.
Okay.
Somehow.
Yeah, it was a
I don't know.
mistake.
So I don't think X-Force is coming out next year, but in Deadpool and Cable, the movie, or Deadpool 2, they're gonna have Feral, Sunspot, and Shatterstar.
Damn.
Those
Okay.
are three
Whoa.
people from X-Force.
Holy shit. Well, that's pretty
I
awesome.
like where
Yeah.
they're going with this.
Me too. I like it a lot.
Sign me up.
I'm ready. And in addition to that, they also have like Moonstar. You guys know about Moonstar? In
No.
New
Yeah, fuck yeah.
No.
Sorry, yeah.
Richter, he's also from the original
I do know
X-Force.
Richter,
He
yeah.
was in Logan. And I guess the villain for New Mutants, either New Mutants or X-Force, is going to be Mr. Sinister. He's like
Really?
the big villain coming out.
Okay.
They hinted at him at the end of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yes,
Apocalypse.
they did. Interesting.
Well, I'm interested to see what
Yeah.
they do with Mr. Sinister. That is a very stylized character.
So
That
stylized.
shredded cape,
Yeah.
that black
Yeah.
goatee on the white face.
That red diamond.
Yeah, the
Shark
red
teeth.
diamond.
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Just wait and see, I guess.
He's just
Yeah.
going to do a lot of cloning.
There's a lot of next on the list. There's a lot of there's a lot of Marvel TV shows coming out on Netflix. We
Yeah.
got Punisher. Defenders is going to be released here pretty soon. You guys excited? I think Defenders is probably going to be the next thing.
I'm
Yeah,
excited for it.
I really want to watch that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool to see all of them together.
Like we said, I think we were all kind of in agreement that we enjoyed all of them, but
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist kind of was slow going.
I still haven't finished it.
Oh, neither are we, man.
I didn't really get too far into it at all.
I can't
First two
quite.
episodes, I think.
It's hard.
I can't quite put my
It
finger
didn't
on
catch
what
me.
what exactly it is.
I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
I don't like that character. There's nothing to that character.
To Iron Fist.
To Iron Fist.
Yeah.
It seems to me like what is he? The way he goes about trying to prove that it's him. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna.
Blood
Like,
test.
is he really that dumb or not dumb, but like,
Naive.
has he been has he been gone long enough to forget how the rest of humanity works?
Yeah.
And the way he approaches the bosses, it doesn't
I
think
wasn't-
for a second that he might need to change
Yeah, he's like a
clothes a
living,
little bit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
he's a
you
living
think.
weapon, but he doesn't understand like any kind of human psychology.
Yeah.
the fish out of
Really.
water story, I don't buy that.
And that's where, and I'm sure we'll talk about where Wonder Woman did it right.
Hmm?
Yeah. Why don't we just
But
get
that made
into it?
sense. That made sense because she'd been isolated her whole life.
Yeah.
But Danny Rand
Had
spent
lived.
some of his time,
That's true.
Actually,
you
it's like
know,
11 or
so he had some familiar. Yeah, 11 years, and you're
Yeah.
gonna completely forget how
You never heard of DNA? I'm pretty sure I heard of DNA. but it's always like
DNA
that.
or how to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like
Would they
even
have
at
a-
11.
Would they have
I
a
don't know.
DNA sample of you at that young?
If his parents were that
He'd be
rich,
able
I'm
to-
sure he did.
Oh, yeah.
You think?
Yes.
And yeah, they'd be able to figure it out.
He probably
They'd
has
be
a
able
brush,
to-
a brush with his hair in it or something that he left at home.
I'm sure
I mean,
that
I don't know, but
if
there's
his parents were billionaires, they had a blood sample of him.
Do you think our parents have blood samples of us?
I'm sure there's blood.
There's
samples.
records.
Yeah, mom and
doctor's
dad have
records.
DNA.
I think it's medical records.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like, because medical records will show your blood type. They'll show. They'll have all your stats for everything: your blood pressure, your height, your weight. Like, they'll have all that shit.
What kind of just
Yeah, they'd have to have
Like
a
a
sample of your blood
sequence,
to
I
do
guess?
DNA. To do a
I don't
DNA
know.
sequence, they'd have to
don't
have.
blood samples like go bad after a while?
They have a. They can put a.
You'd have to purposely store your DNA somewhere.
There's a
though.
substance they could put in. I
But
can't
do they
remember
keep
what
like
they
maybe
call
they
it.
have the coding or some kind of sequencing?
They could sequence it and keep that data.
Yeah.
But like, why would you have anybody? My DNA's never been sequenced.
Well,
Well, you
it's like
might
got a
have-
record of like what your DNA is. You know, that's what I'm trying to think.
Oh.
of, you know.
I don't know.
Hair.
I just thought of like the general description, the blood type, height, weight. They'd have all that.
Any
shit.
living relatives. Danny Rand would have to have
Yeah.
0 living relatives to not be able to prove himself.
Yeah, how would- I
cousins.
guess how
Yeah,
would
that's
he
right.
prove
You
it?
guys
You
could
can
prove
check
who
that.
I am just by my blood because of the similarities.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Enough.
Booyah!
Enough. Yeah. We solved that problem.
But
We're moving on.
neither one of them are. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Donovan
I'm sorry.
Donovan wants to hang on to that iron.
No. Oh, I really don't.
Who
What,
does?
Tyler?
Yeah.
I like the guy who
I
played
love
him, though.
Iron Fist. It's
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah. It's really That's. It's a
Maybe
big
he'll come
difference.
through in the Defenders. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
hoping
I'm
we'll
hoping
see
for.
some awesome Iron Fist in the Defenders.
Mm-hmm.
You think we'll see some Bullseye?
Hell yeah.
You
I think
think?
we'd have to see
man.
Elektra and Bullseye in that. We'll definitely see Elektra.
I'd like to see.
And it's the perfect time for Bullseye.
Yeah.
A villain of that caliber that they've never
And
experienced.
he'd always
before.
come in at Daredevil's like weakest points when he was like most burdened. Then fucking Bullseye would show up out of nowhere and it'd just be another goddamn thorn in his ass.
I think
you
the
know.
real question is, do you think Bullseye is going to kill Elektra
Oh, probably she'll come back.
in Defenders? Yeah, but like it's
She's like Ra's al Ghul.
she's back as
Oh, yeah, I
Elektra,
never
working
thought
for the Hand. She's probably going to get killed by him.
I hope we see more of the Hand. I like the
Me
Hand.
too. Yeah, I hope we see just
Really?
a ton of ninjas.
Yeah, because that's what they're known for.
Yeah.
And, resurrect their zombie ninjas. Or some
They-
of them
you don't
are.
fuck
and
around
I'm ready
with
for
them.
Daredevil to take control of them.
Ooh, dude,
See,
Shadowland.
dude, yeah, if they are
Oh.
Shadowland. That'd be great.
And they also have a
That'd be
Ghost
awesome.
Rider in the Agents of Shield. They have a Ghost Rider.
They
Yeah.
do. That's right.
Emily's
yeah.
friend.
Oh yeah.
Gabriel Luna.
Mr.
That's
Luna.
right. We know him. Yeah, we're in the biz.
All right, God, I'm sick of TV already. Let's
talk about a
get to the
goddamn
main of
movie.
it. All right, do you guys want to start off?
Reloaded.
Okay, are we gonna start
Awesome.
off with like a no spoiler thing?
Let's
I
go.
think
Let's
we
go.
should just-
Grade it, maybe.
Just
Grade,
grade,
it and
really?
then get into
All
it.
right.
Give them full spoiler alert, but tell them
So
Out of 5
general-
stars.
Yeah, general.
Out of 5 stars.
recommendation.
Okay.
I think
I
it's
have
all
it.
all around recommendation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Great.
say see it.
Did a
Definitely
good job.
see it. Yeah.
I'd say out of 5 stars, a solid 4.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got chills multiple times. She reacted in like ways that I thought a character like her should. Like, a prime example when they're in the trenches and she's like, they're right over there, and they're like, no, we're gonna have to go around here. I'm like, oh God, please don't have to go around there. And Wonder Woman's like, oh no, fuck y'all, I'm gonna go up and go get that. And she just climbs the steps and goes and does it. I'm like, yes, that's why would she limit herself? Why would she? She would never allow herself to be burdened by man's stupid
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I got fucking chills.
It's called No Man's Land.
Yeah. No.
Not No Woman's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
especially no Wonder Woman's
Oh,
land.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna
That's
wonder
horrible
why I
now.
shouldn't go there sooner.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's good, great,
What do you?
but
what are you
I
gonna
feel
get?
it's a little overrated.
I can see
So do
where
I.
I have a feeling that it's way,
So
I don't
do
think it's
I.
bad by any measure, but I don't think it's like a 92%
it's
that people are
almost-
giving it.
It's not quite to this level, but it's almost another Batman vs Superman. Like
wow.
sort of.
Whoa!
Not quite that. I think it's better.
I don't
But
think it hits
at the same time, it's a little underwhelming.
Yeah, I don't think it hits like the obscure kind of level that Batman vs Superman hit me.
Right, exactly.
Batman vs
But,
Superman kind of hit a certain point where it's just like unreal.
but
Yeah.
I feel like,
Yeah.
but it's to me, it's more of it's just so disassociative, because just like you know, I felt it had a lot of tropes in it. Like, here's some funny fucking people. The origin is an origin story movie, so that's already got it at a
Disadvantage,
At a disadvantage. And then they did good. I think I'm maybe going into it too much, but they did good with the origin. They moved it along pretty quick. That part was cool. Then it's weird to me how this World War II fight just happens to slide into Thermasia, and they incur Themyscira.
Yeah,
And
I thought it was a little silly how they were just able
They
to,
just got fucked up. To me, it's like these
Amazons?
dudes just fucked you up. and
Yeah.
all you do is train, and all you guys are like living this fucking paradise, and some of you are related to gods and shit. And
Yeah, I kind of
they just get fucked up. And then Wonder Woman spends the whole time hiding behind a rock, and
I'd like to make-
Okay, well, we're gonna have to.
yeah,
get
we're
back.
gonna. Well, yeah, I think
But,
I think I'm going down a rabbit hole or going along.
I think
that,
but overall,
I
think
just
it's
yeah.
great. Like, if I had to compare it to like some other movies, I liked it better. It's probably my favorite DC movie.
It's my
Definitely.
favorite. It's definitely my
Definitely.
favorite DC movie.
It's kind of neck and neck with Man of Steel with me. I'm alright, thanks. Like I kind of
Yeah.
feel the same. I
Yeah.
enjoy them just as much as each other.
I
I kind of
Wonder
I think the
Woman.
characterization of Wonder Woman was done really well.
Yeah.
Fuck
Gal
yeah.
Gadot was my favorite part of the whole
She
movie.
really
Definitely.
shined. Like she really. I was wrong about her.
She was
played the
perfect.
role
Like
really well.
she killed it.
Yeah.
She was good.
The
She
voice,
really that was a big character to live up to.
The
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah.
her
she
personality.
carried it,
She did.
and they made her tall. Did you guys notice
Yeah,
that?
she did. Yeah,
they made her
did.
tall,
Yeah, it was
which
tall.
is so important
Yeah, and
to the character.
It was. Yeah, because she's an Amazon.
Yeah,
Like
she towered
She's-
over
yeah, she's
everybody pretty
Yeah.
much.
That's what
she's
I like
like
about
a
her.
yeah.
Exactly.
She's large and in charge, like she.
Yeah, large Marge. That's why I like it.
What would you rate it though, Donnie?
I would 3.5.
3.5
I'll
stars
give
out
it
of 5.
3.5. I'm sorry. I know that's low, but you know what? I'm
Sure.
sorry. That's the rating. 3.5 to 4, but 3.75. How about that? 3.75.
Wow, we're really splitting hairs now.
Yeah, I
right.
am. That's because that's
Three-
what
I'll
this-
give it like 3
I feel like that's
7/8.
what all these
Yeah.
movies make me do. It's like I can't just take the whole thing. There's so many. That was pretty cool, but God,
Yeah.
this really.
What about you,
I don't
Drew?
know.
I
Yeah,
give
we'll
it. I
see.
give it like a 4. 4 out of 5.
4, okay.
I mostly like my biggest problems were I'm not gonna go into detail, but a lot of the issues I had with it were mostly in the third act.
Yeah,
But I think the
Which-
first,
okay,
like
yeah.
the up until that point, was really good.
yeah. So probably spoilers from this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did miss a
can't
lot
try to-
because I went to.
I saw the whole
Multiple
thing.
urinations.
Yeah.
Your boy got you.
But I think I got the gist of it.
frequent
okay.
trips to
You
the
guys-
bathroom.
Yeah, you.
I don't know what was up.
People, I
it
don't
was
know
just.
You know,
I
you
drank a lot
gotta
of
go.
water.
You gotta go.
And,
I was-
liquefied.
I saw
Yeah.
one of you stumble once. I don't know who it
It was
was.
probably Donnie.
He almost
It was
fell down.
me.
He
I
almost
remember
fell
when
down
that
the
happened.
stairs.
Oh, really?
It was the last step. And I
Man.
was trying to take an action step where I leaped down.
Too
But
inspired
no.
by
And
Wonder
then,
Woman.
Yeah.
and
No.
then
Oh shit!
one
I'm
time
not Wonder
Drew
Woman.
was coming up from going to the bathroom, and he, as he was running up, he put his hands out like he was a professional wrestler, running by all the fans, and like nobody put their hands up to
Nobody
slap him.
high-fived
Not
him.
even his cousin Emily or John. Neither of us did. I kind of afterwards I thought back, I'm like, I should have fucking
That
done
would be great.
that.
That would be a high five. You did that? Holy shit! I didn't know
I was
that.
pretty inebriated during it.
So was I. 'cause
Got a little free.
That's-
You wandered up.
At least it gives me side.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some brewski pounded music.
Yeah.
That's some Brewski Powder tunes. Okay, well, I guess we should start with, like, I don't know, maybe divide it up into kind of acts, I felt.
First
Start with
act?
the title,
Yeah.
like
First
the
act.
origin.
Alright.
Alright, Donnie, tell me about the first act. Tell me about the Wonder Woman origin.
Alright. I'll tell you about it right now.
Let's hear it.
You know, I thought the whole motivation behind her mom trying to hold her back from the training was kind of fucking dumb. I thought the women training, that was pretty cool.
That was awesome.
And her sister that led everyone, I really liked her a lot.
Robin Wright.
Yeah.
It started off with a really cool intro of the painting of the Greek gods.
Yeah.
Kind of like slowly moving. They look kind of like
Which
3D.
we should mention that if that's canon, then Zeus literally created mankind. You got to accept that.
Oh. So.
Which that means
But
if
it's like,
Zeus
how does
made
that
Batman.
work? Yeah.
I don't like that.
How does that work? Because that seems like when they come up with those origins like that, it really kind of conflicts with everything else. Like it's
What about
kind of
the
like
multiverse?
the
Thor did it better.
Thor, exactly, but it still did it.
But they were like humans were related to them. They were not
They
of the
existed
same
in,
of the same
Right.
ilk. You know, they were
That's Middle Earth,
exactly.
and they're Asgard.
They were
and
an
there's
enhanced
different
version.
levels,
They
right.
were like a purer, enhanced version. And whereas, what was I just talking about?
Wonder Woman and Zeus did
Yeah.
create all of them. Like he's responsible for all of that, and they like that's. And I missed. This is one thing I missed was did they make some kind of deal to have Themyscira?
Themyscira?
Yeah, all it said
Themyscira?
Themyscira.
Themyscira.
Yeah, all it was Zeus. You know, because I assume the Amazons fought for him and were kind of rejected from that society. He gave them a place that was secluded from everyone else
Okay.
and hidden. And I thought Themyscira was a lot harder to get to than just sliding through a fog wall.
This
Yeah,
is another
really.
issue for me. That him just crash landing.
They would have found it a lot
through,
sooner.
and plus it's like a barrier that was all it was to disguise it. It's like not an actual barrier to bounce stuff off of.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't
looked like a giant, like
In
an
World War
uninhabitable
II,
mountain or something.
like
Looked
there's no other place on the entire planet. Like World War II is just in the Pacific and the Atlantic, very specific areas that are already really busy. So you're not just gonna put them down like somewhere that.
Well, this is World War One.
World War. Okay, my bad.
But-
I keep doing that. But still,
Well, the same
it's
bad
still,
guys.
It's the same.
You're not wrong. It's the same
so it's
bad
the same
guys.
areas.
Same
and it's
bad
like
guys.
you're not gonna just throw them out somewhere where nobody can possibly touch them.
I always saw
I don't know.
Themyscira kind of in out of phase with our reality,
That's how I thought of it too.
and that
Yeah.
they had a method of licking themselves. That they had a method of staying truly safe, where it made Wonder Woman leaving more of a big deal because Themyscira wasn't vulnerable to any outside influence.
Yeah, just going into the thick of it.
Exactly, where she had a totally peaceful,
Paradise.
existence.
Yeah, Paradise Island, yeah.
I did like though
It was
that
paradise,
they made
man.
Wonder Woman the God Killer. I thought
Yeah,
that was fucking
that-
sick.
Was great.
I
Yeah,
like it as like
that was
you
awesome.
got Batman's the Dark Knight, Superman's the Man of Steel, Wonder Woman's the God Killer.
Yeah.
I like that.
That is awesome. That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
She's like a warrior woman.
It was
Yeah.
and
A living weapon.
that was one of the things. That was one of the themes about that movie that I really liked. How she kind of, sort of filled in that role,
Yeah.
and how that came at the end. I don't know.
She
it
was
was
tempted.
really awesome.
I like
Yeah.
how she was legitimately tempted, and that's kind of we're breaching the first act definitely by talking about that, but
Yeah. There's more to it.
but she stayed fucking true to her principles, just like Batman.
She
you
did,
know,
yeah.
unwavering, and I like that.
She,
You got your whistle. Drew's got his whistle.
The ref's coming in. The ref's coming in here.
Time out.
Foul over here. Offsides. 20-yard penalty.
Did it bother anybody else? Did like the child actor that played her? Didn't she bother you guys?
No.
Yeah,
at all.
she did.
No
She
way.
bothered me.
Cutest thing in the world
She was
ever.
not-
No
she's
way.
not
I didn't know
cute.
if I
She's
could-
not.
What?
She's trying to be cute.
Oh,
but
you
she's
hush
not
your
cute.
mouth.
This girl was trying to be cute.
No
she wasn't
way.
cute at all. She was
Rico,
Yeah.
puke on your
She was
puke on
gross.
Donnie's feet.
No.
Puke on Donnie's feet
This
right
girl,
now. There you
she
go.
was not cute,
Get
John. She wasn't cute at all.
Totally.
She was annoying.
Are
She's
you fuck-
obnoxious.
What? You shut
Yeah.
your mouth. That's not
worst-
true.
Worst actor ever.
Oh my
She's
god.
she is a terrible actor. She needs to
I
quit.
did not buy it for a second.
I would
She's
never.
quit.
You guys have never said anything like this about Superman's child actor or Batman's child actor.
Usually, I'm.
Okay. Damn it.
Well, they didn't have
But
such a
this is
pivotal
different.
role.
Exactly. We're gonna
I
watch
agree.
this kid for
Well,
a
I
long
think-
time.
I think
and
Superman.
she's
It
just
was like the
this
first half
tiny
hour.
little kid up on
Superman.
a ledge doing fake ass karate moves. Like watching that.
Well, who
shit
didn't? We
is
did.
Not believable.
We did
No,
fucking
like,
fake ass karate
I'm not
moves.
going up to
Donovan.
watching a group of other people doing it. I'm
I,
like,
I remember
fuck
watching
yeah.
you do fake ass karate
Yeah, where
moves.
those come from, John? Ninja Turtle cartoons. Okay.
She actually
She has
became
an
a
actual
warrior.
army
Donovan.
down there, and it's just like she's not gonna. It was not believable.
I
It
thought
a
she was.
joke.
I thought she
Ugh.
was the cutest thing in the world. Totally convinced. Yes.
God,
I do
no,
not like
no.
her.
You guys are crazy.
I like the shit out of me.
No.
I couldn't stand her.
No.
What?
And whenever, and
yeah,
then
you
whenever
can't stand
she was
her.
with her mom as a
God.
kid, and her mom was telling her about the sword and the shield, like
Yeah.
the
And
lore.
who shall wield it?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts, Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like her mom
No.
was such a great actress. The
Mhm.
person playing her mom is so
Yeah.
good at her role, and then
Yeah.
it goes back to the kid. And I was like, oh, her again.
She's
Ugh.
5,
it's
dude.
like-
She's
it's-
fucking
I-
5, man.
It's
It's
not
like when you
Simon
see
Birch,
Adam
okay?
Blockbuster movie.
Adam Sandler and Jack Nicholson in the same room. It's like, damn, now I know what a good actor looks like, you know? Because yeah,
She
such a
was
stark
5
comparison.
years old.
It doesn't. That's no excuse for that poor of acting.
Regardless.
Okay,
I could
this
tell.
was the acting of a 2-year-old.
This is a Dim Boys
And-
disagreement.
The boys disagree.
Yeah.
But I don't. Dude, she just did not fit. I'm sorry.
I thought she did.
That's tough.
Oh, man.
It's tough to get a good kid actor in there.
And I thought they did.
But that
I
one
did
was
not like her.
annoying. I didn't like her. I didn't like watching her. I like teenage Wonder Woman. You know,
Like for the 3 seconds she was on
she
screen.
She fits.
I don't even remember her face.
Me neither. But
Wasn't
hey,
it just Gal
I got
Gadot made to
nothing to
look
complain.
younger?
Well, that's what they should have done with this.
They
little-
quit.
this little
What?
kid.
How are they supposed
Just
to do
take
that?
Gal Gadot and shrink her down.
That's weird, Donovan.
That would have been better than watching
That would've
this
been weird.
chick and her
No.
sorry attempts.
The
Okay.
tiny
No.
Gadot.
Her mom
Tiny
must
gal.
have really good connections in Hollywood to get her that role.
We're
She's
gonna-
not good.
We're gonna have
She
some
is not
conversations
good.
about that.
We gotta move on, but
Alright.
I'm still. I don't
Yeah,
think we've
I-
gotten anywhere.
I'm giving 2 thumbs
I
up to the little
I
girl.
cannot put my finger on it, man. But
I
God,
don't like her. I don't think she's good. She's
no, did not like that. Is not gonna grow up to be Wonder Woman. Okay,
I'm gonna say
Um,
it could.
she's gonna grow
I
up
could not
and
disagree with you
you
more,
know
but-
run a coffee shop. I guess, but she's not gonna grow up to be Wonder Woman.
You're really limiting this little girl.
I don't know. I'm
Potential.
sorry. I just, you know.
It's a Dim Boys disagreement.
Yeah.
We're
Dim Boys
good. Let's just
disagree.
move on.
I mean, I liked how so everybody knew she was a god. Were the rest of the
They knew she didn't.
Amazons were gods?
No, they were made of a god.
She
Yeah.
was- they were.
But they didn't have as much God.
Yeah, she was a god.
Yeah.
Like another big
Right.
problem I have with this movie is they kind of muddied not only her, like if she was made out of clay or if that's true or if her mom.
Well,
Yeah.
they said she was.
Well, I thought
that's all. Yeah, that's all they said she was, though.
Well,
was
that
she was
yeah,
made
but
of clay.
it's like they said that in the comics too. But in the comics, her mom just told her that as an allegory. What really happened
Oh.
is her and Zeus got it out, and she got impregnated by
That's
Zeus.
interesting.
And so Wonder Woman is Zeus's daughter.
And that's very possible.
But it either
Which is how I took it in the movie. I thought her mom was that was just like the stork story.
didn't they explicitly
I
say
like
in
that
the
a
movie,
lot
though,
better.
that Zeus brought that
Into
clay
life.
version of life?
Yeah, well,
Into
yeah, he
life?
shot
I thought-
with a bull. Like she
well,
made
Yeah.
what, and what father
And-
doesn't
oh,
shoot
okay,
the egg
okay,
with a
okay,
bolt
right.
of light?
I see
you know?
what you're saying. I see what you're saying. All right. Yeah, yeah.
I like
some
that.
gooey
But
action.
either way, Zeus is the dad, I think, and yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, that's basically like the story, but I just thought it was like a kid-friendly sex
Yeah,
story.
yeah. I think I can see what you're saying. Yeah.
So, but
That's a
I
good
mean,
point.
so she,
Yeah.
anyway, she's like regardless, she's like a deity.
Yes.
she's like
She
a
is.
demigod,
She's
Yeah,
godlike.
at least
Um,
a demigod.
and she's the only one like that at the mascara.
Yes.
Is that what? That's kind of how I took
That's what it looked
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, that's kind of my
Yeah,
problem. Is they didn't really
but
establish any of
They
this.
didn't
too
establish that
firmly.
well at all.
They had to keep it a secret.
Yeah,
They wanted you to not know
From
as long as
her.
she didn't know.
And
Yeah, but like, why is it a secret from her though? Why can't it? Well, okay,
It's her mom. Her mom didn't
I
want her
agree
to-
with that. There, I think they fucked up by not.
her mom was just
her mom
too
didn't want her to
protective.
fight. You know, she's just.
But if she's a god killer,
Yeah.
she's going to
Exactly.
No matter
So
what.
why
Exactly.
not? Why? To me, it would make more sense if her mom was more supportive of that early on.
Yeah.
You know, like
If she had said yes
come on,
when Robin Wright's character was like,
Yeah.
I can start training her simple things.
and they're just on the same side.
I
from
would
the
have been
get-go.
a lot more. Yeah, I agree with you
That would
there
make
for
more
sure.
sense.
Yeah, it's like why couldn't
That's
she
the dim
be-
boys agree.
Dim boys agree. Jeez. Okay.
At the very least,
We
some
agree
light
and disagree.
self-defense, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that told her that she is a living god-killing weapon.
Yeah. Be honest
But
with
don't
her.
fight.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fight
It's like,
anybody.
yeah. Why? You know.
Yeah,
I just. It didn't. Her motivation for doing that did not. I did not feel it.
I
at
think
all.
that Gal Gadot should be really credited for her ability to ride the line of naivety, but not stupid. You know, she played
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
she was just true to herself.
new to the city kind of thing,
Yeah.
and it wasn't dumb. It was just she was new to it, and that's really hard to pull off. I think that's a really
Yeah.
fine line.
It didn't take her long to figure out Chris Pine was
Yeah.
like
For a
she's
second.
trying to go over the top and get to the Germans.
For a
too.
second, I'm like, man, she's kind of being. Well, no,
Nope.
looks. No, she stole that woman's dress. No, never mind. Okay, she got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Chris Pine, Steve.
Yes,
Steve. I don't know his last name. What'd you guys think of Chris Pine?
I liked it. Donovan hated it.
Okay, you know what? I was a little
I could not
harsh.
shut up about Chris
I
Pine.
was a little harsh on Chris Pine that night, but still, I was not impressed by him. He was kind of just,
His emotion, his acting when in the Last of Truth, I thought was pretty good. It looked like he was legitimately trying to hold a fucking secret in, and when he was like, "I'm a spy, I'm a spy,"
Yeah,
it
like
looked
it was
like,
hurting not saying the
and
truth.
he said it burned, and that's
Yeah.
the first time I'd ever heard that, and it makes sense. Like the more you try and hold that line, it starts to burn you. Like
yeah, yeah.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I thought that too. Like,
guess.
it's not just forcing you to do something. It's like if you resist telling the truth, it hurts you, and it's sort of like torture in a way. But you
Exactly.
just gotta
Was
be
him
honest.
being a spy that surprising to you?
No,
though?
I don't think they tried to make it that surprising.
Yeah,
But see, that's kind of my kind of thing. Like that whole admission. You know, I feel like Wonder Woman knows everything we know, and
Well,
that admission in the movie felt like it was meant to be very surprising to everybody. But you know,
I think it was supposed
I
to be
don't-
surprising to the people
Just Wonder
in Wonder Woman and like the Themyscirans, but not the viewers. The viewers were pretty well aware that he was, because he was speaking English.
but what's the big deal about him being a spy anyway?
Like it's just
To me, it didn't seem
Well,
like it was
he's
like,
like
who
their-
cares?
he's their
he reveals
introduction.
it, yeah. But the reveal wasn't that great.
It's
and then
it's,
it's like
it's the concept
the fact
of
that
man.
he's a spy.
It's the duality
Yeah.
and the slippery nature of man. Is what
It's-
they're trying to get across.
It's
I
not really the
guess. I
idea of
don't
like
know.
that.
I
They
didn't
don't know
really
if
care.
they didn't know what a gun was or what
A plane?
battleship, a plane.
Uniform like
what he was
that.
wearing. They didn't understand German or
Guns.
like he had to explain all of this to them, and I think just being a spy was just kind of a little bit of that. I think like
Maybe it's
and,
just a
this
little
happened
part
like
of it, I
this
guess.
is just
I
like
don't know.
hours.
Yeah,
after they-
okay.
And
yeah,
it gave
yeah.
them an in into like the being able to get it, his ability to get into the German aspects of the later parts of the movie.
That's
Yeah.
true. I guess, yeah.
Because this battleship
You're right.
and these
I
boats
guess
and
they
this
just,
plane just barge into.
Didn't think of it
Themyscira.
being
Yeah.
that big of a deal.
I was bothered by the fact that the Amazons were able to be killed by single shots of bullets.
Dude, what the
No,
fuck?
no.
That was a big blurring thing. And
They're
then
like
also,
Asgardians. They don't go down like
Yeah,
that.
and one
a
shot.
bullet.
There, so how many did they lose from
Right?
that? Like these
Training
Germans
all the time.
These Germans wander into paradise
Yeah.
and they
Slaughter.
are evenly matched. That's
Yeah,
how they
until
showed
the-
it.
until-
Wonder Woman's pushed down the whole time, and then she also gets a cut too, which makes no sense.
Yeah, that didn't really
How did she get cut? That chick is invulnerable.
Well, I think it's trying to get across. Apparently, it says that she's physically. You can wound her if you touch her skin, but she's just skilled enough to deflect any incoming damage with her bracers.
But okay, I can take that. But you also they also showed her getting shot in the face.
And thrown to the ground really hard. Like
she
She
got
was, like,
shot in
engulfed
the
in-
face.
She was engulfed in
and
fire,
just
too, at one
deflected.
point.
It's like if you shot Superman in the face.
And maybe, they talked about her power and she didn't know it. Maybe it was something
Maybe
that
that's-
kind of had to grow.
okay, and that's why they pushed her. Her aunt was trying to push her so hard
Yeah.
to realize how strong she really was.
Yeah.
Okay, but
It's like
you
a
know,
mental thing.
Yeah, but
Kind
but the
of.
movie did not show that at all. It did not communicate that.
Kind of
whatsoever.
when she learned that she could climb that armory just by slamming her hands into it. They kind of did there a little bit.
Yeah, it did look like she
But
just
that's
learned
it.
that.
That's
just
it.
At that point, you know.
Mm-hmm. I
And she's
that-
like, oh, I could do this.
and when
She
she
finds it.
okay.
got
You
conducted
know.
the lightning,
Yeah. You're right.
those
Or
two
when she
parts.
was training and she kind of hit them together and sent out that wave.
Mhm.
And also when she walked outside that trench and just started deflecting the bullets, and she looked kind of shocked.
But isn't
Yeah.
that her wrist?
I don't know, but I don't know though.
Like those gauntlets are like a. Those are also like an artifact, aren't they? That's
Yeah.
Like, which when in the comic she bangs them together and. It,
They
Oh,
come
yeah,
from
they seem
something,
to have their
it's like
own-
some kind of.
Maybe that was I don't know. Maybe it was like some other god.
I think so. I think they belong to another guy.
From
But those are like
Hercules?
super powered, like wristbands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the sword and the shield, I guess, and the lasso of truth. It's
But
just
that's
like-
what I liked
Just
about this
artifacts
movie.
with,
Artifacts.
imbued with special properties.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think we're going to need to at least allot a little bit of time to talk about Ares' mustache.
Yeah. The villain.
But that's at
Ares.
the end though.
That's at the end, but I'm just saying.
Stupid.
I mean, he didn't
mustache.
show up. But I don't know. Do you guys want to talk about it? We don't have to stick to this.
The rest of it's like them getting there.
The rest of it's
Yeah.
pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's kinda
I
what you
think the
expect.
second act was really solid.
I like the group
I
of guys
thought it
they
was
met
like-
up with. They were cool.
Yeah,
That's about
and
that.
I love seeing Wonder Woman fighting in World War One. Like I just seeing her in that
They tricked me.
environment was awesome.
I thought the guy they thought, was going to be Ares was going to be Ares. And I would like someone to explain to me why his face lit up when he was taking those snooters.
Yeah.
If he wasn't Ares, why was his face like elementally lighting up?
It was just that poison doing that to him, I guess. That was just a weird.
I've never seen a poison do that to
Dude,
anything.
you're
That-
right.
well, that's what
I
makes
know.
it weird.
What did he
it's a
use it
weird thing to
for?
throw in there.
Yeah.
I think
it
the whole point
was.
of it was kind of a red herring sort of deal.
Maybe like
People were.
Oh,
Infin-
okay.
like the Infinity
oh,
Stones.
really? You think there was a red herring for Ares?
Yeah.
or
I think
something
that-
bigger.
I think the director was like trying to make you
Who the-
think it
what
was
the-
Ares.
Dark
Like
Side.
this is how you're gonna think. Oh, you think it was Dark
You
Side?
think it was
The
Darkseid?
anti-life equation.
Would he do that though?
What?
Impersonate that dude?
He'd
And-
hire someone.
Okay.
Oh, you think he works for
okay,
Darkseid?
okay.
Maybe.
There had to have been a reason for that. whole
Darkseid's
thing
the
happening.
ultimate being. Like everyone works for Darkseid.
Yeah, I could. No, yeah, I think I can see that because he didn't really. He just did it, and he never really utilized it. He did the second time he popped one.
Yeah.
He fought Wonder Woman, but that was Wonder Woman didn't.
Because
Have
we're
too
going
much
to be
trouble.
seeing the what are they called? His, like, flying monkeys. The
Oh, the parademons.
parademons, thank
Oh,
And
yeah.
what's that guy's name? Steppenwolf.
you. Steppenwolf, yeah.
Steppenwolf, right?
I still think he was kind of a red herring for you to think he was gonna turn into Ares or
For
something.
sure, it worked on me.
So I know me
Yeah,
too. I thought
yeah.
he was. I totally was in
Yeah.
that.
And I'm usually pretty quick to, like, catch it. And as soon as I realized it wasn't him, I'm like, oh, then it's that red-haired dude.
I definitely didn't think it was the English
Yeah.
general.
I
or
know.
I poked Jenna.
Yeah. Yeah.
I poked Jenna and told her, come on, son. Theory. I have a theory.
Yeah, the English mustachioed
Mhm.
Ares.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
Weak.
yeah.
Weak. I did not like that.
No.
Especially whenever it did the flashback of him as a Greek god, and he's
With
still
the-
that goofy face.
Yeah.
It
With
was
the
like
mustache.
This huge,
The
like,
Greek god
ripped
has a
body.
mustache.
And it's like
red
it's all-
mustache.
You have this like giant ripped dude, godly like dude, but then he has this goofy
With Ned
ass
Flanders' face.
Yeah, with Ned.
Yeah.
Minus
Yeah.
the glasses.
Which is actually pretty pretty much what Ned Flanders is.
Yeah,
Like, underneath that sweater, he's ripped as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's
Yeah,
true. He
that's
is.
true. Yeah.
That's true.
That's right.
Even when he had that helmet on, when he was like in full
Yeah.
armor.
I liked when he grabbed it though and like peeled it open. I thought that was cool. But then I was
Like-
like, and then I saw the mustache behind him. Like, oh damn it!
That's
Yeah.
stupid. I liked him
Yeah.
forming swords.
Yeah.
telekinetically.
Yeah. that
Just
was
like
awesome.
Injustice. Did you guys notice? It was just like how he fought in Injustice. I'm like, okay, well maybe this shit is a little more canon than what I was giving it credit to. Like he would form weapons around him and throw them at you.
Yeah. He's turned like this scrap metal into daggers that
Spears
would just
and-
shoot at you. I liked everything about him except
too.
for that goofy ass face. That
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had just
Yeah.
gotten rid of the mustache, the actor's face could have carried the part.
Yeah, it would have worked. Yeah.
It was just like that's a full on just mustache
That's
there.
a
Yeah,
goofy
it
ass
was.
Englishman. I don't know.
And what's interesting, and I think it should be noted, this is the first time I've ever seen a villain in a movie appear in reality different to the leaked images of its action figure. The action figure, I think,
Oh,
actually looked a little
yeah.
more cool than what the reality ended up looking like.
It was kind of just like a silhouette of him.
Yeah,
And
and
the
I like the
movie.
silhouette.
The
His
silhouette looked really
his shape
cool,
was
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It was,
You know,
man. It
it's-
was really cool looking.
Good look
Do you think they saw like what it was at the end? They're like, oh god, we gotta come up with something else for a toy.
I think they were trying to disarm us. I think they were trying to make us.
Do you think it was purposely done
Yeah,
to
and
try?
I think that's a good
okay.
idea to a degree, but it's kind of a backfire where the action figure looks cooler than
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
and they can always make him look like that in the future. You know, when he resurfaces, they can.
I think in the comics there's a ton of different designs for him too. Like he's a
Mhm.
pretty malleable style.
I thought he was cool, but I thought Zod was probably more formidable, and I would have assumed that Ares would have been a lot more
Oh,
powerful
yeah.
than Zod.
Oh, Zod was Zod was way more formidable. That's
Yeah.
like where I think like that's one of the best parts of Man of Steel
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding. Zod was good.
because
Mhm.
Ares did not carry any of that kind of weight,
No,
and he's supposed to be the god of war.
He didn't have much of a.
Did not live up to his name.
He didn't have much of an arc though.
no.
He just kind of
No.
showed up. He was and you thought he was a different person or he was like just an Englishman. You had no idea he was him. So he just kind of came up out of nowhere towards the end, and he's just like the god of war, and that's his.
They,
that's his
they
backstory.
didn't they just kind of had that sort of exposition at the very start of the movie.
Yeah.
Then after that, all it was Wonder Woman every once in a while mentioning she needs to go
Ares.
kill Ares, and
Mhm.
then all of a sudden he appears, and I felt like it would have been kind of cool if somehow it was a little bit more convincing that she was just crazy.
Mm.
You know, like
If they
Ares
carried
wasn't
that-
actually real, like that theory.
Mhm.
Like if it was an actual theory.
But then it would
but-
discredit her own abilities. You know, she was already kind of living proof of this extra
Yeah, that's
world.
true.
You know, so I
That
think they kind of
is-
had to come
that's a good
clean
point.
with
Yeah, you can't really hide that. Okay,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I really liked the idea of. I don't know if it was her being kind of naive, but thinking that. I guess it turned out she wasn't. But I really like how Ares was the driver of World War One.
Yeah, I
Whispers.
like that a lot.
and
yeah.
how he just gave them ideas, and it's what they did with them.
Yeah, like even Wonder Woman was like, she, like humanized the Germans. Like they're just, they've just been seduced by Ares or
Yeah.
manipulated by Ares. I need to go enlighten them.
Yeah,
I
and
need to go
save
free
them.
them
Yeah.
from Ares' grasp.
That's
I
why
thought
she's
that was
everyone's
cool.
hero.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I
She's
like
freeing
how
everybody.
she just got to the point and fixed shit. Yeah, and you don't see that very often in comics. Like where they went into that town, she just fucking handled it.
Yeah.
Took out the top of that. When she took out the top of that church or whatever it was, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that was
Damn.
awesome.
Yeah, when she
Yeah.
left, they had that little plate.
The shield thing.
Yeah, she jumped off of it.
Yeah.
And just like a fucking bomb hit the top of that.
Yeah.
Just
Oh.
demolished the top of that.
I'm like,
church.
Wonder Woman could probably kick the Hulk's ass. If she could do that, she could whoop the Hulk's ass. At
Think she
least
could.
give him a good fight.
I think definitely could beat up Thor.
She's got to be on
Yeah.
Thor's level, I think.
I think she
Her-
could whoop Thor's ass.
You
I
think
she did.
so?
Like a redheaded
Thor?
stepchild. Thor's ass. Like a little
Man,
boy.
dude, I don't know.
Like a
Why?
redheaded
Why do you
little
think
boy.
that?
Because
I don't
Wonder Woman
know.
can take on Superman.
Yeah. She's equivalent to
I don't think-
Superman.
You don't
I
think
think
Thor
Thor-
could take on
I
Superman?
think
No
he probably
way.
uses lightning against him, but I think that's his only chance.
But
don't think
Wonder
he's
Woman would
faster
never
or
beat
strong.
Superman. Like, but Thor,
Wonder
She
Woman
could.
kills. Wonder Woman kills.
She could beat Superman.
how could she kill Superman?
Well, I don't know if she would, but I'm just saying she does kill.
Well, yeah, she does kill, and so does Thor.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know, man. I always saw them as pretty even, but I never really
I always
thought
saw
of-
her as being way more
Wonder Woman.
experienced and like he'd
Yeah,
be
I
a
don't
good
know.
sidekick to Wonder Woman in my opinion.
I think he's strong. I mean, because he definitely just gets like Hulk mops the floor with Thor,
Yeah, that's.
and I think
kinda
Wonder
true,
Woman
yeah.
can kind of put up a really good fight against Thor at least.
Yeah, I
Or,
mean
I
she
guess
fought
Hulk
Doomsday
is.
by herself, and Doomsday's at least a quarter of the Hulk's strength.
Yeah.
I
don't think she
Thor
just.
the Hulk has no upper limit, so it's hard to say, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's hardly ever tested too.
That's
Like,
my.
I
That maybe
never
that's
get to
my
see her
thing.
fight
I don't really.
decently.
This
I
was
don't really
versus
know.
people. This was versus regular ass Joes, or
Yeah, but oh man, I don't know. I mean, I've seen her in the comics, and I've seen what she can do, but she's always seemed pretty far second from Superman. Like
I've always
she
seen her as an
never
equivalent.
seemed like
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was ever that close to Superman.
really.
But Superman.
I mean, she's
power
up there.
level
Like
changes.
she's. Well, yeah, she kind of changes based on the situation, but then like.
Depends on how much
Wonder
sun's
Woman-
radiation he has.
I just feel like God, in her main like adversary, a tiger lady,
Chitara.
Chitara,
I don't know if that's her.
and I just see her. I don't know. I never
That's
saw her
a weak
like
ass.
that.
That's a weak ass villain. But I don't think she has trouble with her. I think it's kind of like the Riddler with Batman.
Yeah.
You think so? I
think
mean,
Ares is
I don't know.
probably
I
her
thought I
Joker.
saw
Yeah.
where she was really struggling with her, like having a
Justice.
tough time,
Well,
and maybe
she
that was
uses
because
poison.
she was poisoned
Yeah.
and saw just a billion.
She started to deteriorate.
Man, I don't know. I guess maybe I just haven't seen enough of her because I've always gotten the impression she was like super tough and everything, like pretty invulnerable and super strong. But I never thought of her on like the same plane as Superman,
Really?
or the Hulk.
I don't know
Like,
if-
I
I
feel
only
like
saw
those two
her
are
as-
just so far above everybody else. Like nobody can really touch either one of those two.
I don't think it's that you haven't seen enough of her as much as there hasn't been enough done with her.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't think
yeah.
she's really. I've read like a few of the big DC comics, and she seems kind of sidelined a little bit.
Wonder
I
Woman
think.
was supposed to be
She
a
did.
equivalent.
Justice, like
Infinite Crisis, yeah.
Yeah.
Kingdom
I think-
Come.
Yeah.
Like she's never been that big of a character, I guess. But I don't know. I always thought of her and Thor as the same. Like, aren't they both equally godlike? They're not gods, but they're both
both, like,
I'd
demigods.
say out of all,
like,
yeah, her and Thor are the most similar. But I always saw her as having a lot more, at least tactical knowledge.
because man, I don't. Okay, maybe, but I don't know. I always thought like, because in Marvel, like nobody can touch Thor. Like that guy mops the floor with Iron Man without even thinking
but
about
Sentry could probably affect him.
it. Affect him, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And he does.
Miss Marvel.
But
could
Thor
work-
is still like the only one that can really do much to him.
Miss Marvel could match Thor.
But Miss Marvel is like cosmic. That's
Yeah.
some cosmic shit. And I always
Well,
thought
so is Thor.
cosmic.
Technically,
yeah.
he is.
Oh, God.
Technically.
Okay, now you're
Yes,
just
he is.
nitpicking. Now you're nitpicking.
been those
Okay,
years.
because
Yeah.
from fucking Asgard, but he's so well known. And then when you get into cosmic, like that cosmic shit is on the same level as like the universe is big. And, you know, Thor is just sitting on Asgard, so he's like that part of it. But the cosmic universe is Nova could beat the shit out of Iron Man. Like
Of course.
any
yeah.
cosmic person could mop the floor with any like Earth superhero.
Thor and of Earth.
Yeah, Wonder Woman's of Earth. But I like, you know what?
She's
Yeah.
a
Oh, but she's
Themyscira.
on Earth.
She's
Oh,
a
she's
Themyscira.
sitting on Earth in her little paradise
She's a
island, bleeding
Themyscira.
from being shot from a bullet.
I'd say she's
like
separate.
I was like,
That
Cat-
is,
so
that
Captain
is something.
Marvel,
That
I
is something
mean-
that really bugs me too. How she got like
She
that
bled.
wound she got.
like
Yeah.
That
you know
doesn't
what?
make sense.
That's what I mean. Okay, maybe
It's not
this is my biggest thing. Is yeah, you're right. I don't think Wonder Woman is consistent because there's times when I'm like, she can fly. Okay, she can't fly.
Yeah,
Okay, she's
I'll agree with you there.
invincible, but okay, she's not this invincible. Like
Here's
her
another
power is
Can I squeeze this in
pretty.
here real quick?
Yeah, sorry.
She's immortal too. No, it's okay. I just want to add that too.
She's immortal.
Because she's the same
Like,
age as she was. But wait, hold on a sec. She grew up in the movie.
Well,
or in the
so
movie
does
she
Superman.
Grew up, but
yeah,
but she's
yeah, but
she's
in,
the same age she is in World War One as she is in Batman vs.
Well,
exactly.
Maybe
That's-
it's just like you reach a certain point of maturity and then you don't change. That's
Yeah,
reasonable.
okay.
Yeah, and that's fine. I don't.
You
care
hit your
about
peak
that.
and you don't change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's just immortal. She's like that forever.
Yeah.
That's kind of Thor would work just the same way. I still
I
don't
always
get
like the
this
idea of Thor
power
aging. His father
disparity.
aged.
Yeah, but how old is fucking Odin?
Millions.
Yeah.
Millions of
And
years
he's just
old.
now looking like that.
Well,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
think the same thing would happen to Wonder Woman. Like, is she?
She's clay, man. She don't change.
See,
Thor- but
I
isn't
just
She don't change.
In
Like-
the comics, Thor is whoever holds the hammer.
No.
No.
like
Because Jane
Mjolnir-
Foster has it now. And now she's Thor.
Well,
And the reason and Thor in the comic books
But
is
they're
that
not-
doctor guy that
yeah,
grabbed the hammer.
I know.
You know
and
what?
so did Billy Ray.
Yeah.
So
But was
like,
he-
but
but was-
he's not exactly Thor.
Not
he
Billy
gets
Ray.
Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill.
Billy
Ray Cyrus.
You had me there for a
Billy Ray
second.
Cyrus. It was because I was very convincing with that thing.
It's pretty
But
cool.
Beta Ray Bill, like
He wasn't called
you
Thor.
get
Is
the
that
power
Frog
of
Thor?
Mjolnir.
Frog
You're
Thor.
not Thor. You're
Thunderstrike.
just- Yeah, okay. There's a lot of people who
The
hold
power of
Captain
Thor.
Well, that's
America.
the point.
But it's
Yeah.
referred to
Yeah,
as the
okay.
power of Thor.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It is on the
Whoever
hammer.
holds this hammer is
It's
bestowed
the power
with the power
of Thor.
of Thor.
Yeah, okay. All right, but even without the hammer, he's still a goddamn demigod. That's like, I think that's almost the
Yeah,
same
I guess
as
that's
taking fucking Wonder Woman's lasso away. Like,
Or her bracers.
or her bracers,
would
or a
be-
sword, or a shield. Like, it's
Yeah.
the same. It's an artifact.
The movie Thor is different. The movie Thor is actually.
Yeah, that
from
and you know maybe
Asgard.
that's I'm thinking of like I don't know, man. I mean, the comic book Thor, the stuff I've seen that guy do, like he would totally be a huge challenge. for
What
Hulk.
what has he done in the comics that, or not in the comic, in the movies that he fought Iron Man
He broke the
In the
Hulk's
movies.
ribs and deflated a lung once.
in the movies?
And no, in Ultimates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, but
I
in
mean,
the
but
movies,
I think like,
all right. So
maybe
in the
we
movies,
should-
he's
that's
the
a good
only-
point. But maybe we should stick with like just movies.
You just want to
Yeah.
go cinematic Thor.
because they're way different.
Yeah, they are.
So if I guess if we're talking those,
I feel like we haven't really seen anything bad happen to Thor.
he got in a fight with Iron Man, and they kind of struggled. Remember when they first met? Iron
Yeah.
Man and Thor got in a fight.
Yeah, but that's when they first met. And this is the Thor that was already on Earth and knows how fucking fragile humans are. So he's not gonna be calling down fucking lightning
Yeah.
and going all out
Yeah, he's probably
against some
holding back.
guy in
Yeah,
a
because he
metal
didn't
suit.
do that once. He
'Cause-
didn't do it once.
Not once did he call it. If he brought down that lightning, Tony Stark would be dead.
Yeah.
But he was gonna hit him.
And
When Captain America blocked his.
But there was no lightning there. That was just a big ass
Yeah.
jump.
this is
Yeah.
Thor. This is neutered fucking Thor.
Yeah.
Because he'd been on Earth before. He knows about humans. And to him, when he sees Iron Man, he's just like, this is just some human in a fucking metal suit.
Yeah.
You know, like
Still got to be kind
he
of
knows
careful.
exactly what he needs
Use
to
your
do.
baby hands.
He knows
Mhm.
he can take that guy down, no problem. And
Headbutts him back.
yeah, and he gets. I don't know. I
I like
never
that part.
thought of.
That was a good fight
Mhm.
between Thor and Iron Man.
It was awesome.
And then
Yeah,
Captain America joined in, and that was really good.
yeah. He brought the hammer down. on
Whenever
Captain America.
Don't bring the hammer down.
Thor had Loki, and then he was talking to him, putting him in handcuffs, and then Iron Man just flies right
Yeah,
by.
had
Yeah.
him. Fucking
Yeah.
had him. Movie over. If you would have just let Thor do it,
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
no kidding.
that's right.
got in his way.
That ego.
When the Avengers got in Thor's way is what that movie should have been called.
holding back.
Captain America's just trying to keep up, but he did. Oh god, dude, that was a good movie.
Yeah, well,
That was a great
I want to
fucking
rewatch
scene.
that.
That was a
Don't wanna
great
see it
scene.
again.
The three of them fighting. And that
Uh,
fight between Thor and Iron Man, shit,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
You mean Thor and Hulk?
Thor and Iron Man when they're fighting
Oh,
in the
okay.
forest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was
That
a
was
really
good.
good fucking fight. They charged Iron Man's suit by hitting him with the lightning. He hit him with the lightning, but I mean, like, Thor's power is like a well. And that was just like someone came in with an eyedropper, got a drop, and just
Yeah.
dropped it onto Iron Man. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It's
he
a
just
good-
he's capable of. I don't know. I think they're kind of on the same level.
Wonder
Like I don't
Woman.
see
Wonder Woman could
being-
deflect any and all damage.
She
with her braces.
Yeah.
Bracers.
If he would have
Okay.
bring that, even with the lightning, if he would have brought it down, she would have absorbed that shit and shot it right back to him.
She deflected a Doomsday blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another thing.
You know, but Doomsday was man-made. I don't know.
How do you
like,
think Doomsday would fare in a fight with Thor?
Riddle me that.
I think Thor. I think Thor would have.
With all Doomsday's gone through.
I know. I'm
Give
thinking,
him
like,
the venom, give him his due.
Thor pretty much he almost has unlimited power, and almost
His Thor derives from his hammer. The majority
gets
of it.
Some,
Is there-
but he's also
his
a god. He's also a demigod, just like Wonder Woman. Just like she gets her power from. All
But
the other
all
shit
of
she
Thor's
has.
deadly blows are delivered by Mjolnir. Not him.
I guess okay, but I guess so. I don't know. Like he's got the hammer. He's got the power of Thor, but he's like supposedly the only one worthy of it. Even though there's a couple exceptions. I don't know. I always thought about like
Well,
even. I don't
one of
think
these
there's.
days. Well, in the
I've-
DC
I've- the way
versus
I've
Marvel,
always seen it. Like I've always.
she got the hammer. In DC versus Marvel, she did get the hammer.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
that's
see her
right.
pick. I can see Wonder Woman picking the hammer.
She'd be
up.
worthy.
She would have been worthy.
She's
Yeah.
so worthy.
Except, you know, I always thought Wonder Woman had a little bit of bloodlust in her.
Oh yeah. Well, so
I
does
didn't-
Thor.
Yeah, okay. But, like, I didn't really see that in this movie.
That's true. Yeah.
It showed more in Batman vs Superman when like she got knocked
Yeah.
down to the ground. She like smiled and got
Yeah.
up. Showed a little bit more of that.
I like that side of her.
But she's kind of getting used to shit in that movie.
Yeah, you know, you
Yeah,
think she's been
that's
through
true,
some
that's
stuff
true.
because in Wonder Woman the movie she kind of just started, but then in Batman versus Superman she kind of mentioned like I fought other world.
Yeah,
things
I've
from
killed
another
things
world.
from other worlds before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's probably that's what I'm.
That's
hoping
what
is
she's
there's,
referencing.
There's stuff in between.
Yeah.
This
I think
movie
she
and
might have
Wonder
just been
Woman.
is just the
referencing-
start,
Yeah.
maybe.
So she's
Yeah.
been through some stuff, and I hope they make like.
I think she
I don't
might
know,
have just
use
been
that.
referencing Ares.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Probably,
probably done
maybe,
some
yeah.
stuff.
I'm sure, but
There's like 60 years. No,
What
it's
else
like
does she
100
do?
years.
She didn't do anything else.
Where was
I'm
she-
just joking.
where was she
literally-
during 9/11?
Yeah, what happened there? What about Vietnam?
What about Vietnam?
Vietnam, we're just gonna ignore that.
What
That's
the
just
fucking?
more important
Watchmen were involved in that.
I guess that's true. That's their fault, isn't it?
It is their fault.
She actually she did when she first showed up. She was like a character. It was kind of like Captain America. She was fighting in World War II.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's a whole century in between Batman v Superman and
Yeah, easily.
yeah. So there's probably some stuff in there that should that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman 2. I wonder
Oh
if
yeah.
They're
I
gonna
hope
do
that's
that in
World
like
War
the
II.
80s or something.
Ooh, yeah, like the Gulf War. That's where she gets her invisible jet.
Invisible Harrier.
Yeah.
Invisible jet. Yeah, that's pretty fucking sweet.
I'm glad they did
Damn.
throw that in here.
Oh, invisible jet.
They didn't have planes though. so-
Sometimes she don't want to fly by herself. Sometimes she wants to fly a jet.
Fly like a
You gonna tell her now?
person.
You gonna tell her now?
That's kind of an obscure thing. But hey, you know, I didn't think they would be able to do a good job of the lasso of truth. I thought that was kind of campy and
They-
goofy,
yeah.
but they did a cool job.
I
I
am glad
liked it.
they. Yeah,
I
they,
loved it.
that was cool. I like that a lot.
I loved what she looked like. They did thumbs up
Man.
on her appearance
They got
for
that,
sure.
yeah.
Armor.
I love
Armor
the
and
color.
I like they didn't do the stars. They pulled the stars out.
Yeah.
Even though it was, it looked pretty similar to the one in Batman vs Superman. but it was more red and it was more blue.
More vibrant.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm so glad they did that. Oh.
And
Yeah.
she
I think
had
that
that
makes-
band on the one arm
Yeah.
with the W on it. I thought that was pretty fucking
I thought
cool.
it just made her stand out in that environment, that
Yeah.
war environment.
Everything was
and
so
the
bleak.
gray and cloudy
Yeah.
England.
Exactly.
And the trenches,
It
you
was
know.
so dreary,
she
except
was
for
just,
her.
Yeah.
It's
She
disgusting.
stood out so well. It was so gross, bro.
But that
So gross.
that black
Gross.
cloak, I love the
Yeah,
contrast with
me
that
too.
black cloak though.
That was
Like,
cool.
Yeah.
Well,
She looks like a
you gotta
Viking.
wear that shit more often. That's it.
Yeah. it was.
That looks
awesome.
good.
It does.
Slay that beast.
Yeah.
Take its skin. Do you notice in Batman v Superman, she had a different sword?
Yeah,
Really?
It was smaller. It was more like it looked like Sting from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, really?
Kind of to me, it kind of is. When it kind of like whoop and.
Because see, I
like
just
that
assumed the
shorter.
God Killer was gonna be that one, but then it turned out no, she's the God Killer, and that sword was, you know.
I just
Yeah.
noticed the hilt was different between the two.
Oh, I thought the blade was different too.
Maybe I didn't see that close.
I thought the
just
blade
noticed
was
the hilt.
more curved and.
Who's she
pointed.
getting to smith this shit?
That's a good question. Is Hermes? No, not Hermes. Hephaestus? Wasn't that the god?
Is that the guy in the Hercules Disney movie that was hammering the?
Yeah,
lightning bolt?
he's kind of like the blacksmith for
Huh.
the gods. He makes
That'd be
Zeus's
cool.
lightning
That would be
bolts.
fucking
That'd
sick.
be really cool.
Yeah.
He'd be like that character from Daredevil that makes the suits and stuff.
Yeah, that's
That's
basically
Gladiator, right?
it. I don't know, man.
Isn't that character? I think that character's Gladiator. Will become Gladiator.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
man, I hope they it'd be cool to see her fighting mythical, like
That-
Cyclops.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see her kill some robots too. I love watching Wonder Woman kill some
I
robots.
want to see her fight some parademons.
Oh, and we're gonna get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
get
want to see her
that.
take
We're
on,
gonna see
the
Batman
dark
kicking
side.
a lot of parademon faces, swinging around on his ropes. They didn't account for his ropes. They're an advanced race of super soldiers with wings, but they didn't account for his ropes.
I just, oh man, dude. That Justice League movie. I don't know.
What
That's going to be interesting, dude. I'm very interested in that movie.
I wanna-
What is that movie going to be
I
like?
kind of want to get to that in a little bit.
You
but
do?
Before I
Okay,
do, I
alright,
just want to
cool,
mention
cool.
something.
Yeah.
If I could sneak this in here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's one thing we haven't talked about, and that's Dr. Poison.
I don't.
I liked her. I thought
I-
she was decent enough for a character.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, I know that's kinda-
I don't really care about her.
That's kind of how I felt.
She's
It's
just
like,
kind of
Kind
a-
lackluster.
the-
the
person-
only point of her was to give that dude pills he can huff.
Yeah.
And then besides that,
And create
that
like
was
the
it.
super poison that
yeah,
they.
super bomb.
that they had
We're all
to
terrified
stop.
of.
Right.
But is
yeah.
that? I mean, it's like, did you really even need her in there to do that? Could they
You
just
could
be
have
like,
had
we
some
this
generic
gas?
character doing that.
And I think the only reason
Like-
they threw her in there is she is from the comics, and that she
Yeah.
might,
Yeah.
you might get some
Wanna
safe
throw
fan
back.
service from that.
I was into it.
Yeah.
I thought she was
It
played
was
well.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it, but it's just
She wasn't near as fucked up underneath the mask as I thought she would be.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
man. I was expecting some major deformity,
Yeah.
but
I think that was on. I think
Yeah.
they meant to do that. I think they meant to build it up like that and then show us like maybe she's not quite the monster you thought.
oh, she's
Yeah.
not really.
That's kind of a theme they
Yeah.
they had all throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Air Race was kind of a red herring. Like
Mhm.
that was a little bit.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman herself was a red herring.
Yeah. Or-
So was Steve. He was a spy. A red herring in itself. You know.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
The whole thing was about dual identity.
Maybe that's a theme that they kind of want to put in there. Man, I wish I remembered the director's name. She did a good job.
Patty Jenkins.
Patty Jenkins.
Oh.
Patty Jenkins.
I got good credit where credit's due. She did a great
Yes,
job.
she did an incredible
Yeah.
job. She also directed Monster. I really like that. I
I've
didn't know
never
that-
seen that.
Well,
Charlie's
Charlie's-
Theron.
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of her other movies out there. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I hadn't seen. I don't think I've seen anything other than Monster, but yeah, Patty Jenkins did a really good job.
I think it's official. This movie is the highest grossing
Friday.
movie, or that, and highest grossing movie directed by a woman.
I could totally
No
see
shit.
that. Yeah.
Are you
Their highest
kidding me?
grossing opening or
I thought it
movie.
was highest grossing comic book movie directed by a woman.
Dude,
it's
I think
a
that'd have
movie.
to be the same thing as the highest grossing
Grossing movie.
directed by a woman, because comic book movies gross the most
Maybe
movie
had opening
money.
something like that. I guess.
Who
this is-
else would? What other
I'm
director?
trying to think of what else.
I can't think
I
of
could
one.
look it up real quick. I guess.
Dude, I bet that's right.
Fact check. Doo-doo. Fact check.
I mean, there's Joss Whedon, Zack Snyder, Michael Bay.
Why can I not think of any female?
The only one I can
Directors,
think
what the
of
fuck?
is Scorsese's daughter.
Holy shit.
Right? I know it's
Oh.
bad, right? It's
This
bad.
is bad.
It is. I
It's,
can't think of any either.
It's the biggest opening weekend of a movie directed by a female.
No shit. Good
Shattered
for
Spot,
her. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Biggest female director opening ever. $100 million milestone.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Awesome. Good time to be alive.
Man.
That's interesting. Damn. Wow. Because I can't think of a single female director.
I'm having trouble. too.
Sophia
Coppola?
Coppola. I know her. She directed that in Lost in Translation, which is an awesome movie.
I think she
What
also
the
did a movie called Bling Ring that I've heard is pretty good.
Oh, really?
You guys couldn't think of any, couldn't think of any
Female director.
Sophia
directors?
Coppola is the only one I can think of.
I don't know. I don't want to. That's good.
I know,
Jesus.
right?
I wanna
Yeah,
think
that's
about
not
it.
good.
I can't. No, there's gotta be.
Let's-
Anyway, moving on. Crap, yeah.
Oh,
I can't
shit.
think of any. But hey, I'm glad there is now.
She does.
I can tell you one.
Do you know any female directors, Jenna?
Patty Jenkins.
Other than Patty Jenkins? No.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
us
crap.
either.
So it's not just us. It's not just because we're guys.
Damn, that's bad.
Yeah.
Wow.
We suck.
We're gonna think this, we're on the spot. We can't.
No,
do
I don't
this.
think it's
We're on
bad
the
that we
spot.
can't think of any. I think the fact that we can't think of any
Is a
that
failure in
there's
the
just-
industry.
There's no female directors
Jesus.
out there. Wow.
The fact that we just realized this got fucked up.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't really pay a lot of attention to directors, but I can name a
I
fuck
kind of
ton
do.
of
I
male
kind of have
directors.
some favorites.
Yeah, me too. I do too, but shit. Lost in Translation was a great movie.
Yes, it was.
So was one was
Were
good.
you guys kind of bummed out there wasn't any other DC
I kind of was.
little tidbits?
A
There
little
wasn't
bit,
a-
but
there was a
I-
credit scene or.
I kind of like how they just gave the whole movie to her, in a way.
Yeah.
Me and
No.
Johnny were making predictions beforehand. We were trying to guess like what would be in it because I was expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I'm not necessarily disappointed. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
I thought at the end we were gonna see Batman. I thought when she sounded like
That's
something was on the
me
roof
too.
and she looked up,
Yeah.
I thought for sure she was gonna go on the roof and Batman would be up
She
there.
got that briefcase from Wayne
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
picture. Like I thought something like that was gonna happen, and I felt like it was alluded
Because this is
to
the
it.
only movie before Justice League.
Exactly, and they're not
Yeah.
gonna have anything about it.
But that might just be them trying to be different from Marvel.
Plus, in this movie, you know, none of those characters could really come around during World War One.
And we all know what's
Yeah.
happening. We all know
Yeah.
that they're trying to find the members of what will be the Justice League. We know that.
Yeah,
I guess like what I was expecting more than anything was one of those boxes.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Boombox? No, not boombox.
You got the boom tube and the mother box confused.
Oh my god.
The boom
Those
box.
boomboxes. Got the turbo bass. Damn.
And Skip and
They got the turbo bass button on, bro. They got dual players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that would've been pretty cool. I was kind of thinking that or Batman.
yeah.
One of those. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Superman's not a possibility. I bet he's just gonna pop up at the end of Justice
He was
League.
on his way to Earth when all this was going on, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flying in his little spaceship, pooping his little baby britches in the spacecraft. and they'd recycle it.
Zod was on that prison planet.
The negative zone.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all I really have to say about that. Anything else? You guys want to wrap this up? We're on like an hour and 5 minutes. Did we miss anything?
Really
What do you think
enjoyed
about
it.
like? Oh, we didn't really talk about Chris Pine, who I thought
Kids were afraid.
was not terrible, but man, he was so forgettable. I don't even know I can't tell you his name in that movie. And he was so Steve. Oh, there's Steve. The spy. Oh my God.
the
I don't know.
spy.
Like, he was just so like I don't care about this guy at all, and I didn't buy their love story, except for the fact that maybe it was this first dude that she met, and and he
First
meets
man
this-
she ever saw.
Yeah. Okay,
I
but
really like the
I
scene.
can get that. I guess it's just kind of a throwaway love story, but
I really liked them in the city.
Yeah,
when
me
they first
too.
entered the city in the alley fight.
That was fun.
The Germans were like shooting them, and she was blocking the bullets and fighting them.
I just didn't buy them together at all. Like, I don't know.
Well, she would have fallen in love with any of the first guys she ran into.
She probably would have. Man, I don't know. He just kind of. I don't know what it was about his performance, but it just kind of seemed pretty. I guess he was kind of just there for the story and not really for anything else. Like, there's nothing lasting about that character. Kind of a
Well, he's like
throwaway
any
character.
damsel in
Yeah,
any
exactly.
movie.
Yeah, he is. You're right. Yeah.
What about like
That's
what's
true.
Her name? What's her name in Captain America? The Captain America movies.
Agent Carter.
Peggy Carter, or
Yeah,
her
or
granddaughter.
Kim
You're right.
Basinger in Batman.
And that's how you need to think
Like,
about it.
How many people
Yeah.
railed against Kim Basinger this much?
Wow.
God, sorry.
I'm just saying.
Did you like him as Captain Kirk in Star Trek?
Yeah, but he works as Captain Kirk because that guy's, he's a risk
Yeah.
taker, he's an adventurer, and all that shit. It seemed like they were kind of trying to pass him off as that in this movie, but he just didn't.
He was
come
a
off.
spy pilot.
He's just
That's
like,
risk and adventure, Donnie.
Yeah, but then he crash lands and he's just
It wasn't his
awkward
fault.
as fuck around this chick. Like it's.
She's 9
I
foot
don't
tall.
Yeah.
I think any of us would be
I know,
awkward.
and look, when you say it like that, like he
Hi.
was like kind of the, just, chick in the movie. I
He was
guess.
the damsel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was the damsel. Like, so that makes a lot more sense. I never really thought about it like that, and that's because I never see movies like this. Because women just don't get enough
That's right.
dating roles in Hollywood.
It's true.
Directorial.
Just like a lot, no dick.
Fucking obviously we've realized
Obviously, I think I'm just like.
this is a good
All I-
episode.
yeah.
We've grown now.
We've-
Yeah,
grown, for
I'm
sure.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting a taste of what it's like.
Man.
on the other side.
Oh,
Because I didn't
well.
think about it like that. You're right.
And
He
she
is-
rocked
that
it.
is his
She made an
role.
incredible movie. That was fun.
Gal Gadot was awesome. She
Gal
did
Gadot,
such a good
Patty
job.
Jenkins, both great.
The action's like, dude, I could just watch a whole movie and it's just her running through World War One,
Oh,
beating the
I
shit
know.
out of it.
I
It's
could have
like,
watched. Yeah,
That would have been just.
I
that
actually
would
wish
be-
we could have gotten a little bit more. Of that
I did
kind of
too,
shit.
a little
Yeah.
bit. I'm glad they got through the origin and got her into the mix pretty quick. But
Mhm.
at the same time, man, it'd be cool if her just like.
Kind of a little bit of a montage, maybe. I don't know. Captain America did that though, where they showed
Yeah.
him kind of
This-
go into a
this
bunch
movie-
of different shit. and-
This movie is kind of like a mix between Thor and Captain America
yeah.
combined.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of parallels between this and Captain America.
There
Mhm.
are. Yeah, he started. No one believed her, like in what she could do.
Yeah.
No, same thing with Captain America. And then they go do it, and they're like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, there's even
Like, this is
a-
kind of
so real.
amazing. Yeah, you see her just bring down that whole roof on that sniper.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that was awesome.
There's even like a
Yeah.
scene in both movies of like a shield being shot with like a machine.
Yeah.
Like her drawing the attention.
Yeah, she was. I thought that was cool. She was drawing all the attention was on her.
The aggro.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
She was the tank.
She was. She was the tank. She was. Yeah.
Went up there and smashed that machine gun.
She was their
Yeah.
damage. She was everything.
Yeah, I loved it. That's one I'll definitely purchase when it comes out. And I don't buy a lot of comic book movies anymore.
Yeah.
I just wait till they come out on
Yeah.
Netflix or something. But that one, that's one I'm gonna want to have.
Worthwhile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That, it was a really good movie. I might see it again. I do want to see it again.
Yeah.
But that was a good movie.
Yeah.